Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're good. I hope you're well. Another edition of the three questions on Tottenham on tour. And today, or right now, shall I say, I have Corey with me. How are you, brother?
I'm good, brother. You?
All good, buddy. So this, as all of them have been, three simple questions, your answers. Let's get into this. So the first one is when or why, whichever way you want to look at it, did you become Levy Out?
The day Martin Yole was sacked. I still remember that. We were losing to Newcastle 2-1.
No, we're losing to Getafe.
I was Getafe 2-1. Wrong one. I got that mixed up. But yeah, that was the day when I saw Levy and this club for what it is. And that's when my granddad, myself, and everybody stopped going in my family to the lane.
There you go. So Martin Yole is going to be a popular one. It's obviously the main reason I turned and became Levy Out. Second question for you, Corey, and it's a big one, which is why is it important to attend the protest if you can get there? And I will add to this, like I have done with every video, because I didn't want it to be the longest banner of all time. If you're not going to the game, actually into the stadium, it is still vital if you can get down there to get down there, because Change for Spurs and Jay have organised a march down Tottenham High Road. All the pubs will be showing the game. So, Corey, why is it important in the protests if you can get there?
It's been not going on 18 years now without any kind of silverware lifted. I was at the last game we won something when Woodgate smashed that header in past Chelsea. I was with my granddad, my uncle, and my cousin that day. What a great day out that was. People, if you can get there, you should, because it's time this club has a change. It's not going in the right direction as what other clubs are doing. There are smaller clubs in the league that are doing better than us, doing it correctly. I live in Brighton. Brighton have done it correctly. Bournemouth, they're doing it the right way. There's so many clubs in this league that are doing football the right way, and we're doing it in the complete reverse. Take away the nice, shiny new stadium, what have we got? Nothing. I've got no team that I believe in anymore. No team that I get excited to watch anymore. I've not been excited in watching Spurs now in about 3 years.
Well, I'm also going to add to that, Corey, that you, as you said, are from Brighton. You're actually making your way to the protest, aren't you?
Yeah, it's time for change. This stuff has got to stop. Levy has got to realise he's pushing a divide between the fans when us fans should be united against this kind of leadership. It's lacking leadership. On the pitch, there's no real leaders. The people on the board are only there for the money, and they're only there to take your money. They don't care about the club. That's why they knocked down the old lady in the lane. That's where I called home with nearly 40,000 people. You know, I called that home at a weekend, sitting in the South Stand, my granddad and my uncle, you know, sing the songs of old. I don't hear the songs of old anymore at Spurs. I mean, I haven't been to the new stadium yet because I refuse to put money in Levy's pocket anymore. And I haven't put any in since Yole was sacked. So, again, it's just been a knock-on effect for me. I mean, fans are getting priced out. I mean, God forbid if they ever sell up and I could ever afford to take my little boy to a match, it's priced out straight away. I could get a day out down at the ENIC for the price of a Tottenham ticket just for one person.
There you go. So the final question is, what does change at Tottenham look like for you? And I had this discussion with Jay about trying to find the final question, because I had those two and I wanted it to be three. Now, obviously, there's various people that will have various different thoughts on what change looks like for them. For me, it's the removal of ENIC and Levy from this football club, lock, stock and lot. Some other people are Levy step aside on footballing matters and stay away from footballing matters. Where are you with it?
I want him gone. It's a play. They're both him, Lewis, and ENIC are cockroaches. I've mentioned to before in our chats before. I believe they are sucking the lifeblood and soul out of this club of what we used to be. Like I said, I used to get excited on a Saturday and a Sunday. And if I was in Europe, I'd be excited back 5-10 years ago when we had the good players and when we had the good times, the good managers. And now I look at my club and I just look at the sort of what used to be when I used to go there with my granddad, you know, sitting in self stand, self lower, And then you'd have that leaky toilet in the bottom left-hand corner of the old stand, but it was home, wasn't it? You had the sweet stand in the corner. I'd always pick up my bubblegum sweeps on the sweet stand. I'd get my, my programs, my scarves, everything collected when I'd go, when I'd go up my granddad. And now it's just, I look at that stadium and I'm like, you knocked down our home just to build this, to bring in what? Beyonce. Wow, we lose a match. Beyonce's interested in coming. Lose another match. Insert rapper here that I've never heard of. I'm not interested in any of this. I'm interested in what goes on the pitch. I don't care if a boxing match is going on between two guys that are pretty much past it anyway.
So change for you, as the question, is the removal of new owners
the board.
There we go. Well, thank you very much indeed for joining me today, Corey. Always a pleasure. There will be more coming on this series with new people, and I will speak to you all soon. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and as always, Levy out.